It was such a joy to worship with you all this past Sunday and to hear Jesus, the one who first loved us, then command and compel us to love one another as we revere God's Son and then we remember God's glory. And so this week, as you heard in the sermon, we're inviting you to reflect on Romans chapter 12, verse 12, where the Apostle Paul says, "Rejoice in hope, be patient in tribulation, and constant in prayer." Then in verse 13, as we seek to do those things, we're also called to contribute to the needs of the saints and seek to show hospitality. And so one particular way I'd love for our church to continue applying this command from Jesus to love one another as we have been loved is that we'd be constant in prayer for each other. And I'm so thankful that the elders reminded me and were leading in that, not only on Sunday morning as Dan prayed, but in our most recent elder meeting, saying that this is something we really should be taking seriously as a church. And of course, we all agree. And so let's seek to practice this by putting into place, even this week and moving ahead, ways that we can continue to pray for each other. So here's how I'm inviting you to do that. You'll see with this email a little printout that you can print out that has some of the needs that we know of in the church and in the world that you can be asking the Lord to be working through, including the need for a peaceful transition this week in national politics, including the need for the lessening of COVID's effects and the increasing rollout and distribution of the vaccine. And then we can also be praying for each other in the church as members of our congregation continue to heal from illnesses and seek treatment as they're recovering, both with Ian and his leg, and then also his dad who's being treated, and Bill Goldsmith as he's in the hospital, and many others who we know of in our own close relationships. And then second, not only pray for these people, but I also invite you, and I'm actually requesting that you respond to this email and let us know how we can be praying for you. My goal for that is not only that I can more appropriately pray for you personally, but that in future weeks, with your permission, we'd be able to share some of these church member prayer requests in an ongoing email thread or printout such as this week. So please respond. Let us know how we can pray for you, any emotional, physical, spiritual need. And then second, be constant in prayer this week. Be constant in prayer as we seek to prioritize God's glory and the needs of the saints here at South County Community Church and in the world around us. I am so thankful that our motive for doing this is resting in the finished work of Jesus, that he not only prays for us, but he sacrificially loved us, and that compels and inspires us to love him and love one another as we're constant in prayer and then contribute to the needs of the saints. I'm thankful for you all. Can't wait to see how God works through this, and I can't wait to hear back from you in terms of ways that we can keep praying as a church. I'll see you all soon.